So this is an Alberta clipper. That is a fast-moving low-pressure system that develops in the province of Alberta, usually on the lee side of the Rocky Mountains, and then it speeds its way across the country. And this time it's being driven by a very straight jet stream that's moving from the west off towards the east. Now, it is going to dip a little bit as it comes in over the Great Lakes and head down initially into the northeastern United States, but then it'll take a pass to the south of Nova Scotia and then up along the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia on its way to Newfoundland. And as it makes that movement from the south off towards the northeast, it is going to be bringing snow back into the Maritime region. So let's put this into motion here and take a look at the timing. There's the snow making its way through Ontario and Quebec and arriving early Wednesday morning around the southwest of New Brunswick and the southwest of Nova Scotia. So here's a closer look at how that snow is expected to develop through the day on Wednesday. Yes, it begins in the southwest of New Brunswick and the southwest of Nova Scotia very early Wednesday morning, but will develop from the west to the east as we go through the morning hours and into the afternoon. There's the center of the low just curling its way just past the southwest of Nova Scotia. Maybe a little indication there that there's a chance that maybe some ice pellets mix in for some coastal areas. Other locations, though, we'll continue to see some snow as we go through the afternoon into the evening. And Wednesday evening and Wednesday night, as the center of the low is now moving up just off the Atlantic coastline of Nova Scotia, we'll see some more snow wrap in behind it back towards PEI and eastern areas of Nova Scotia. Parts of Prince Edward Island in the east of Nova Scotia could still have steady snow falling early Thursday morning. Other parts of the Maritimes at that time will be down to a chance of some flurries. Winds with this weather system don't look like they're going to be a big issue with it. They don't look particularly strong. They will be a bit blustery at times, some gusts between 20 and 50 kilometers per hour. That is enough to blow some of that falling snow around, so there could be still some periods of some blowing and some drifting snow. As far as the overall snowfall amounts go, here's my initial outlook into this weather system. Widespread totals 10 to 20 centimeters across much of Nova Scotia. There may be some pockets that get a little bit higher than the 20 centimeter mark around Atlantic coastal areas of that province. 10 to 20 centimeters of snow possible in parts of Kings County, Prince Edward Island, and then 5 to 10 centimeters of snow for the remainder of Prince Edward Island. 5 to 10 centimeters of snow across southern areas of New Brunswick, with the remainder of New Brunswick seeing up to 5 centimeters in periods of lighter snow. At times this past weekend, it was showing that maybe most of that snow would fall offshore, but we did see that change over the last 24 hours to bring it a little bit further into the Maritime region. So I'll update, of course, in the forecast for tomorrow. In the meantime, though, taking a look at more immediate weather conditions for tonight and into Tuesday, there will be some increase in cloudiness tonight and some flurries expected in eastern Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Those flurries around for the start of the day for tomorrow, but down to a chance of flurries for the afternoon. A mostly sunny day for New Brunswick on Tuesday and a mix of sun and cloud for southwestern areas of Nova Scotia. Winds in the forecast for tonight and for tomorrow remain out of the north and northwest. There will be some gusts between 20 and 40 kilometers per hour, maybe peaking a little bit closer to 50 around parts of the north shore of Nova Scotia and Cape Breton. Low temperatures tonight for the Maritimes, falling several degrees below zero for Nova Scotia and PEI, and into a range of -10 to -17 for New Brunswick. High temperatures tomorrow in the north of New Brunswick between -2 and -6, with central and southern parts of the province with high temperatures mostly between -4 and 0. For Prince Edward Island for tomorrow, cloudier, scattered flurries and high temperatures for most communities around -3 or -4, including -4 at Summerside and Charlottetown. In the east of Nova Scotia, it's cloudy periods and scattered flurries with high temperatures between 0 and -4. And for northern and central parts of the province, high temperatures tomorrow between 0 and -3 with a mix of sun and cloud. A mix of sun and cloud into the west and southwest of Nova Scotia with a breezy north wind and high temperatures between -1 and -4. In the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick coming up on Wednesday, it's that snow in the forecast, followed by a chance of flurries on Thursday, sunshine for the end of the week on Friday, followed by a chance of flurries at the start of the weekend, and then a mix of sun and cloud for Sunday and Monday. For Nova Scotia, it's snow developing through the day on Wednesday. There may be snow ongoing for eastern parts of the province into Thursday morning, a chance of flurries for the remainder of the province on Thursday. Friday, a mix of sun and cloud, then a chance of flurries on both Saturday and Sunday, and then a mix of sun and cloud for Monday. And for Prince Edward Island in the forecast, snow developing on Wednesday. It's possible some of that snow holds on to Thursday morning. It'll ease off to some flurries, then a mix of sun and cloud for Friday. We have a chance of flurries in the weekend forecast with highs around -2, and then a mix of sun and cloud on Monday.